head. And yes, daddy, I give big head.
Yes, I took his lady. I like blue faces, so I took his baby.
Blueface, I had to find a new babe.
I don't understand. Is there a gas leak in here?
Has Blueface lost his goddamn mind? Now, over the past few years, this man has done a lot of weird shit, albeit for ego or to remain relevant, but this time, he may have went way too far. You know, every time I hear Blueface's name in the headlines, I question myself on how this dude manages to stay relevant, or how he even generates money anymore. Like, are you telling me he is still generating enough revenue from his short blow-up and evolution into a meme in 2018 and 2019? Because if so, that's insane. Oh yeah, there's this reality show with a bunch of chicks he's apparently in a relationship with at the same time, that he has living in the same house, and all the foolishness they get into, fighting each other, fighting for Blueface's attention, surviving Chrisean's wrath and sporadic temper tantrums, sleeping with Blueface and his quote-unquote security guard, and trust me, this is not just a whorehouse proving Blueface to also be a overglorified pimp. Even though it has all the similarities to one, it's not. It's just a clubhouse, yeah, a clubhouse. To give a little backstory, Blueface is a meme rapper who blew up in 2018 to 2019 for his steaming talent to consistently rap off beat, somehow skyrocketing his relevancy, which allowed him to collab with A-list artists, which gave him a pretty decent presence in the hip-hop game in 2019. Like, the dude made it to number 8, I think, on the Billboard Top 100, even if the song was absolute dog water. During his rise, he met an obsessed and loved fan and ex-track star named Chrisean Rock, and when you look at it from an outsider's perspective, there's a lot of abuse going on. It's just not clear at all to who's abusing who. And you can't even give Chrisean the benefit of the doubt because that chick is about 2 plates of greens away from being a super soldier, and she's a straight up bully. Anyway, as of yesterday, influencer and rapper famous for lack of rapping talent Blueface is in some hot water for some vile tweets he made where he decided to post a now deleted photo of his and Chrisean Rock's newborn child's junk. Hey, not exactly how I think one would want to introduce their new child to the world, but hey, different strokes for different folks, I get. Actually, no, this is just straight up wild. According to some sources, this was done to expose the child's medical issue, and Blueface trying to expose the fact that Chrisean missed several appointments due to their many internal disputes, since Chrisean and Blueface apparently split up after the pregnancy in 2022. And even if that's true, there's just no fucking excuse, dog. Like, you posted your child's junk. Like, if there was that much of an issue, save it for the courts and show it to a judge. Like, handle it privately. What use would posting it on Twitter do? Now, according to recent tweets from Blueface, he now claims that his phone was stolen on Twitter and was hacked, but I might have to call bullshit because, like many before me have stated, it's quite convenient as to how all the supposed hacked posts were solely on Blueface's side in the disputes between him and Chrisean, which I don't know, never happens. Like, who did he get hacked by? His secret admirer? And then they decided to progressively just badmouth Chrisean till they get Blueface's attention? Like, did his lawyer hack him and decided to just take things in his own hands? That makes no sense. Now, Chrisean responded to this in a live where she rightfully broke down in tears, asking Blueface why would he post her son and claiming he's just trying to get back at her for standing up for herself in financial and other internal disputes, which I must admit is pretty fucked up. Like, I mean, what is the logic in, oh, my ex won't sign checks back to my name or won't sign to my label, so let me just post a quick photo of my son's hernia to get back at her. Like, there's no ounce of logic at all. Like, did it make too much sense to handle this privately? The sad part is, I can't even give Chrisean that much credit because she just got exposed not too long ago for holding her baby improperly in Walmart. You already given that child scoliosis, and it doesn't even look 3 months old yet. At least give him a chance. Like, this, you got this baby looking like a slinky, like those inflatable dolls things that are outside of car promotions. So yeah, here's where I have to veer off a little bit. You see, I originally recorded this video a few weeks ago, but some things in my life kept me from posting it when I wanted to. Definitely not just because I was procrastinating or anything, but I'll definitely be on my shit this month. Yeah, I know, I said this the last 2 videos, but I promise this time, y'all will be getting a lot more consistent content. Anyways, due to the time gap it took me releasing this video, there's been a few developments in this story. Actually, a few is an understatement. There has been a lot of development in this trifling-ass story. So, apparently, prior to the Chrisean Rock saga, Blueface had another baby mama. Enter Jaidyn Alexis. Jaidyn Alexis is Blueface's original baby mama, mother of 2 of his children, and a parent on and off again ride or die since high school. God damn, what the hell does Blueface do to these chicks? Like, it's funny to me how both of Blueface's baby mamas underwent the same transformation throughout their time with Blueface, tattoos and all. It's like they're absorbing his toxic energy, like Chad and Orihime absorbing Ichigo's Reiatsu in Bleach, and it transforms them into bottom of the barrel trashy things. So apparently after breaking up with Chrisean, Blueface decided to reconnect with Jaidyn Alexis, ultimately culminating into him proposing to her in late October. It's weird though. Seems to me like this move was entirely made to clean his image and clear his name of the claims that he is abusive and a pimp, because in a recent interview with Jason Lee, Blueface spent most of the time trying to completely change the narrative on Chrisean and his relationship. According to Blueface, their relationship was completely fabricated and was strictly business, and that he was her manager. Yeah, well, definitely a quote-unquote manager. And now apparently that the baby isn't even his. Like, I don't know. I've seen the interviews. I'm pretty sure Chrisean was very vocal about how dead set she was on having your kids, but apparently I'm not the only one that found this sudden proposal and change of narrative fishy though, because Blueface's own mother, Carlissa Harvey, had something to say about it, calling them out on her Instagram story, pretty much insinuating Jaidyn Alexis is the help, saying, "Did this ninja propose to the maid?" and doubling down in another story saying, "Now tell the people you married the maid just in case you go to prison, the end." Now these comments prompted Blueface to respond, but in a very different way one would decide to respond to his own mother, where he proceeded to drag her and slander her name all over his Twitter page, calling her out on her name, shaming her for her past and current relationships, and comparing the ring he got for Jaden to the ring his stepfather got for her. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and claim I know Blueface and his mother's personal relationship, but any outsider could look at this and say, damn, that's a little much. Like, I get it, defend your fiance and all that jazz, but there gotta be a different approach you could take. Anyway, as a result of their reconnection, Blueface started connecting Jaden to the music industry, where we get the golden standard of lyricism, flow, quality, and talent with gems like these.
It got 2 BBLs off his 3rd leg. That bitch got rich off of 1 dick. 2 kids got me that new Benz. If I'm Stewie, ho, you stupid.
Ultimately culminating with her getting a record deal with Columbia Records. Yeah, the music industry is fucked. I don't know, this whole situation is so messy. To me, it seems like both Chrisean and Jaden are progressively being manipulated by Blueface, except one is too in love to realize it, and the other is too stubborn to realize it. You take your pick for which is which. But I sat and watched multiple interviews with Blueface about and with his baby mamas, and I have not seen him once take accountability for his actions that ended up resulting in conflict. It's also making me start to realize that as soon as Blueface and Chrisean split up, he turned around and just did the same shit he was trying to achieve with Chrisean with Jaden, music and all. And Jaden is still trying to convince herself it's all out of love. Like, shawty, you can't be this daft. Well, I think that's enough trash content for today. If you're still here with me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Got something cooking in the lab about a TikToker who believes they're the reincarnation of Hitler. So, yeah, that should be interesting. Thank God I decided to delete that godforsaken app years ago. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.
I'm a